Is it though?
Yep.
Hey everybody, welcome to Lesser Saints of Discord.
Yeah.
It's a show that we do every Friday at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Spooktober's coming. I'm going to start doing movie nights over in the community Discord, which there should be a link down below for that.
Yeah, I should probably try and show up for some of those.
Yeah, doing horror movies on Sundays. So.
Skull, I'm not sure what that says about your taste, but okay.
Let's be fair, we do have a pretty good show. You know.
Do we?
I think we do.
It's alright, I guess.
Yeah.
The classic music is definitely, I think, right.
Yeah, shout out to Ludwig.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, we got that from Ludwig and Schlatt's new channel where they're just
Well,
they're recording all of this classical music so that you can use it, and they're also making music that's very similar to what people already use, so that it's all copyright free. And because YouTube's copyright system is shit.
well, the thing is, Skull, is that last week was very much not a common occurrence.
Oh yeah. Yeah, last week was great.
I mean, it was fun to piss off Bar, but...
We pissed off more than Bar. We pissed off Bar, Red.
We pissed off most of the Europeans.
Yeah. Americans don't know about food. No, we know how to funnel food.
Well, we managed to piss off Skull a bit, too, talking about putting cheeseburgers on sticks.
Yeah. All right.
Now, here's the real question. Do we count that as a talk about food?
No.
That's all we talked about.
No, I think he was referring to, like, right now, and I'm like, nah, that's just, like, a reference to what happened last week.
No, we're just recapping last week. That doesn't count.
Like, if we start talking in detail about something, then that's different, but no, the counter remains where it is, for now. But yeah, Stick and Hose Tube Shack. Look for it sometime.
That's all right then.
But yeah, we had other things that we could talk about. Stuff is happening in the world.
We do. Yeah. Skull needs to learn how to ignore people, and Netflix is not renewing Sandman season 2.
All right, I guess we're transitioning to that then.
Yeah, why not? It's been sitting on my brain all week. I haven't read the article yet.
As I said, like, I found this one, so I'll take it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just need to... I was in a different server there for a second. Click on the link, please. Thank you. No, I do not want to be notified about posts.
Also, hey, Vampire.
Okay, so coming to us from Giant Frickin' Robot. Netflix is not renewing Sandman Season 2 because fans watched it wrong?
Yeah.
Neil Gaiman says the Sandman Season 2 won't happen because the show was watched too slowly.
Wait, Neil Gaiman said that?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I gotta hit up Nick about that.
So, this is the tweet from Gaiman. Sandman Season 1 dropped August 5th. The data harvesting has only just finished, and it's complicated by a lot of people not binge watching it. but spreading it out, letting episodes sink in before watching the next. Telling at Netflix to hurry up won't make decisions happen faster. Fans have been clamoring for the word that Netflix would be working on The Sandman Season 2, but the only problem is that Neil Gaiman has told fans that the series was watched the wrong way, leaving the streaming platform to basically put a hold on moving forward with another season.
Maybe it just sucks.
I mean, I saw some of it. It was pretty close to the source material.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's some changes, but the overall storyline is there.
I mean, to be totally fair, there are a few shows that I would not be into if I didn't like get sick and binge watch them or anything like that. So
Also, the fact that Sandman is one of the more dense of the DC properties.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh yeah, I read Batman, I read Superman. It's like, yeah, that's not the same as reading Sandman.
Yeah. Isn't Sandman like a... Yeah, it's one of those more underground ones that it's like a...
I mean, it's...
I don't know why Dark Horse Comics is coming to mind, but...
It's highly celebrated. Sandman is actually one of the few graphic novels that's ever legitimately been on the New York Times bestseller list.
Okay.
It was a hugely important series of comics. But anyway, apparently, based on the data gathered, Neil Gaiman claimed that fans watched the show far too slowly, which messed up the viewership hours for Netflix. Normally, when a series is vastly popular, it is measured over a 28-day period, and during that period, numbers are counted in hours viewed by audiences. However, those numbers were negatively affected by people slowly spacing out The Sandman.
Yeah, but that's... I saw an article, it was like last year or something. Hey, Biotech, anal.
Hey-oh!
I saw an article like last year of people aren't binge watching anymore because they did it all throughout the pandemic and shit. And they learned that it might be a little better to space the show out.
Well, they go a bit more into this in the next paragraph.
Okay.
We don't blame people for wanting to take things slow with The Sandman, as there were so many themes to be explored on an episode-by-episode basis. Also, for those who had not previously read the comics, and if you hadn't, then you're lost. Trust me, you're lost. And dissected everything happening, we would imagine that people watching the show were sometimes confused and wanted to take a breather to discuss everything that they had just seen. There is nothing wrong with that, and we think it's a much better compliment that people were taking their time with the series and wanting to understand all the amazing writing in the show. Although this slow nature of people watching The Sandman may have been for the betterment of their understanding, it seems to mess with the overall viewership of the show, meaning that it could be in trouble according to the initial viewership hour period that Netflix holds so dearly. So, it's a situation that's like, oh, actually taking your time to sit and digest the media you're consuming? Why are you doing that? Stop thinking about it. Binge watch.
Consume! Why aren't you consuming?
Yeah. Real quick. Biotech Babe, if you want Florida Man, you're in the other server, which has a news suggestions. Send us Florida Man shit if you want us to cover it.
If you find Florida Man articles, send them our way.
Yeah.
Beyond that, keep in mind Florida Man is currently busy rescuing cats from floods.
Yeah.
And riding alligators.
Yeah, if you want us to do Florida Man,
Mostly
At least I
riding
think you're in
alligators.
that server.
Yeah, I've been seeing some of the stuff that's been coming out. Florida got its ass kicked. Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Not pretty shit.
So, what was the scale? What was the category of hurricane?
Ian made landfall at damn near Cat 5 intensity.
But it was still Cat 4.
Yeah. Sustained wind speeds over a 10-minute period when it made landfall were 155 miles an hour.
Well, yeah, and then it got downgraded to a tropical storm as it went inland a little bit, but it's about to go back to the coast where it's about to ramp up a bit more.
Oh no, it re-strengthened to Category 1 and it's currently made landfall in the Carolinas.
Yeah.
But like the problems with Ian was not so much like the wind, which like the wind is bad, but like Ian had a really big storm surge and dumped a ton of fucking rain. More than they were
wasn't it like
anticipating.
2 foot expected, and it was somewhere like 3 or 4?
Like by like that evening, by like I think it was like because I was watching a live stream by like 1 o'clock in the morning after it made landfall on Thursday, it had dropped almost 20 inches of rain in some areas and was still dropping it in some areas of like 4 to 8 inches an hour. This was a very wet fucking storm.
I'd love to see 4 to 8 inches an hour. I just would only want it for like 15 minutes.
I like my storms like I like my women. Nice and wet.
Well, the thing is like, as Ian was coming ashore, it ran up against a cold front. And basically, like imagine if you were like you have an orange in your hand and you just kind of like press it against the wall and like roll your hand across it as you're pushing down.
Yeah.
That was basically Ian against this front. Just like all the moisture just getting wrung out of it as it's pushing up against this front that it can't get past.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the wind was bad too, Skull, but like the main issue that's happened with Ian was the flooding. There's been a lot of flooding.
Yeah, I saw a few videos of like somebody at the bottom of their apartment complex just like recording the door. And then all of a sudden the door breaks down and water comes rushing in.
It's just like, nope, back upstairs.
Yep. Hey, Mickey subscribed to Tier 1. Subscribed for 29 months. Currently on a 2-month streak. Thanks, Mickey.
Yeah, if I had to live in Florida, I would definitely set my house up on stilts.
Yeah, I think...
Well, then you risk the hurricane blowing it over. If the winds are high enough.
Here's the thing.
Oh,
if I were to live
I'm not
in Florida,
talking uncovered stilts. It would be a dirt floor probably, but it would still have siding, and it would be hella reinforced. It'd probably be steel beams, so it would take jet fuel to melt them.
God damn it!
Yeah, if I were to live in Florida, it'd be a lot of
cocaine is amazing.
What was that?
What?
It is exactly what it sounded like.
Danny
it's a hell of a drug.
Cocaine is amazing.
Yeah. It is pretty awesome. Skull, stay away from drugs. You have other shit to work out before you get into that.
Yeah, no shit. What did you come into, Nugget? I have no fucking idea.
Just a regular show.
I don't remember what we were talking about 5 minutes ago.
People didn't binge watch a show, so people watched it wrong. I think
Oh, yeah.
yeah. And then we started talking about the hurricane,
Mm-hmm.
which
Well, yeah, like later on in the article, it like goes on like comparing it to stuff like Stranger Things. It's like, well, Stranger Things is a lot different than fucking Sandman.
yeah, Stranger Things might be worth a binge watch because Stranger Things it's a movie separated into episodes.
But yeah, like I said, like Sandman, like especially if you have no prior knowledge of the comics,
Yeah.
which I think was like 76 issues, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
If you're in, if anybody's in Jeff's server and you want to know a bit more about Sandman, you could ask Red. Red's aware of Sandman. Her knowledge is a bit more up to date than mine.
Nugget, if you don't come here often enough to understand it, you're about on par with everyone else, including the showrunners here.
As I
Yeah.
said, even the thing is, Mickey, even to get into the synopsis of Sandman, I'd probably be sitting here for a minute.
Yeah, I'm not interested in it at all. It's like a.
This is very foreign to me.
It's,
And so, like, among people who have read DC Comics for years, Sandman is up there. Is like
Yeah.
some of the greatest shit ever put to the page. As I said, like, I didn't watch the entire series. I caught bits and pieces of it because my dad was watching it. I'm not as familiar with the comics now as I would like to be to actually sit down and watch the series, because I would like to be able to compare and contrast.
well, I don't think that's necessarily fair. Other than the fact that this article and Neil Gaiman said, if you don't know anything about the comics, you won't understand the show. Then that's a red flag to me.
Well, that's the thing. Like, that's why I was surprised when I actually heard it's like, wait, they're making Sandman into a series?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, check it out if you want. If you already have a Netflix account, it'll only be a waste of time. But how much time does everybody waste anyways?
Yeah, I think season 1 was like, what, 8 episodes, I think? Each one's about an hour long. Or like 45 minutes. Fuck. I
Ooh,
don't know.
that's quite a bit. How many episodes?
Like 8, I think.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Like I said, like, Sandman is really dense. There's a lot going on in Sandman.
Skull, what happens if they turn Hellboy into a show? It'll be really cool.
I don't know, man. That last movie they made wasn't worth shit.
Yeah, but so the problem with movies is that they're all focused on box office.
I mean, like, the first one with Ron Perlman was alright. Golden Army kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of secondary
was a-
successes like Maverick.
It was 11 episodes? Damn, I didn't know it was that many.
Yeah.
But that doesn't surprise me, because, again, Sandman is really dense.
Yeah.
You know, you're dealing with some of the absolute most powerful entities in the DC universe.
Mm.
You know, like your main character, whose name is Dream, although he's commonly called Morpheus. He has many names. Like, he is the lord of all dreams. Not just that, he's not just the lord of dreams, he's the lord of imagination. He is incredibly powerful.
Thank you for the 100
Hey.
biddies, cats. Sorry, you
Yeah.
missed last week's episode where we talked in depth about food and pissed off Bar and Red and Skull and probably
about
would have pissed
everybody.
you off too.
Oh, it would have really pissed her off. Nobody was on board for my Supka.
I am totally
Yeah.
on board for that.
I know
We
you
will
are.
absolutely have the Supa. The Supa will happen.
Supka.
Supka, Supa. Matter of preference.
Yeah. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, basically last week Jeff came on and spent the majority of the show with us, and things went wild.
We
Very
came up
wild.
with the best idea for a restaurant ever. So.
Admittedly, it was my fault. I did call him out, but
Yeah.
It turned out for the good.
oh yeah, most fun episode we've had in a while.
Ooh.
Get out of here, Peter!
Stop! Step away from the dog.
What?
Damn, Mike, that's not the redneck shit, that's the hillbilly shit.
What?
Oh, I thought you were talking about somebody trying to fuck a dog.
Oh no, like I heard get out of here, Peter. That's why I said stop, step away from the dog.
Oh, okay.
I'm playing along, guys.
Yeah.
Because Peter will steal people's dogs and euthanize them.
Mm-hmm.
PETA
Oh
euthanizes
no, there's a
more
dog that's
and
been abandoned that's sitting on their front porch. Let's take it. Let's bring it to the
PETA
shelter. Kill
PETA
it.
seriously euthanizes more animals than they do than the ASPCA or kill shelters generally do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost like PETA has no grounds to talk on anything.
Yeah, there's
There no kill shelters kill more animals by euthanasia than fucking the ASPCA does or any kill shelter.
Yeah, Skull, there are people who have had their pets taken out of their yards or off their porches by PETA activists, and then they were euthanized.
Yeah,
because
they were quote unquote abandoned.
That's because PETA thinks it's cruelty for people to own pets, and they want to outlaw it.
Yeah. And so they kill people's pets.
If you want a boog, come near and take my cat. I will start a fucking boog.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stay away from my fucking dog.
Like, I normally do not like cats.
Oh,
The animal. I love cats, the mod. But, I do not normally like cats, the pet. However, my cat is fucking awesome, and if you try and mess with my cat, I will end you.
So you guys know, I've talked about it before, that that Hispanic family down the street from me, where they own, they all live in this one apartment complex thing. I don't think it's one family. It's probably a couple families. I've mentioned it. They make tacos and they have parties all the time and shit.
Again, vaguely familiar.
Yeah. Anyways, so there was a clip that went viral from one of their security cameras where some lady that was walking her dogs pepper gelled their little chihuahuas as they were walking by. Their chihuahuas within the fence and everything.
Oh.
Yeah. And that... Yeah. So that lady's being ridiculed and being kicked out of being a patron of a lot of businesses around here.
I mean, if you want to turn a community against you lightning quick, do fucked up shit to dogs. Like, be a dick to a dog and see how that plays out for you.
Well, it's
animals
not
in general.
It's not even that. She had 2 big dogs with her, and she was walking by the place, and the little dogs were within the fence. They were just barking a little bit.
They're in their yard.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, get the fuck out of here, big dogs. We don't want you.
Like I said,
And,
you know, like, she's just being a bitch to other people's animals for no fucking reason other than to be cruel.
Yeah, there's video of it, and it's been going like.
So I missed part of it. What exactly did she do?
Pepper gel.
Yeah, pepper gel.
Are
It's
you
like pepper-
fucking serious?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I guess it's
one of the
Chihuahuas.
dogs.
They're used
one
to
of the
it.
dogs. One of the dogs' eyeballs like totally melted.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm dead serious.
Holy shit! I hope they hang
Here,
her.
I'll
I hope they
send-
bring back the chair
That's
just for her.
That's sadistic shit right there, man.
Yeah, I'll send you the video.
Pepper balls.
God, I don't want to watch
No,
that.
no, it's pepper gel.
Oh, pepper gel.
'cause when you
It's
use
pepper
pepper
spray,
spray-
but it's a gel that comes out instead of a fine mist.
Yeah,
it's
so it
supposed
doesn't
to
blow back
prevent
in
it.
your face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's supposed to keep the chemical weapon contained to the target. I hope
and
they
she
bring
used
back
it
the
on
chair just for
Chihuahuas.
that bitch.
She used it on Chihuahuas that were in their own yard just because they were barking at her.
Yeah, and this is literally. I'll send you the link. Well, I'll post a link in live show.
I'm not a fan of Chihuahuas at all, but fucking hell, leave the
Okay,
animals alone.
I walk by this spot every day. Those Chihuahuas are sweethearts. They don't bark at me or anything at all. They come up, they sniff, and I'm just like, "Hey, buds," and then they just run off and do their own thing. They're only barking because there's 2 large dogs.
Like I said, if you want to turn a community against you, basically forever, fuck
Farm
around with
animals,
people's dogs.
Not even their dogs, they're pets. Pets, period. You fuck
Yeah.
with their cat, you're gonna get the same thing.
I'm just saying, like, in general, and this is maybe me generalizing, but it's like dogs seem to always get the strongest response. Because, like, some people are indifferent to cats. Not saying it's a good thing to be indifferent to that sort of thing, but some people are. But in general, it's like you go around hurting people's dogs? The fuck?
Yeah.
You better hope I don't figure out where you live, bitch.
Oh, people know where she lives. There's.
Ah, man. There's gonna be so much dog shit showing up at her house.
Well, people keep posting signs outside of her house. This is the cunt that pepper jailed poor little chihuahuas. Like, apparently she runs a dog training business as well.
Holy fuck!
Oh my.
Oh
Wow,
man!
somebody's not qualified.
Someone is gonna lose their income.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, it's like, you better just get used to that cunt, because it's never gonna stop. Not until you leave.
Maybe not even then.
Oh no, like if people find out about her in other places, but like in this particular neighborhood, in this community, she is a pariah forever now.
Oh yeah, no, she she had her Facebook talking about in this video she says, "Oh yeah, I just sprayed them with water," but her Facebook is like she uses pepper gel on fence-aggressive dogs, as she phrased it. And this was before this happened, when she posted stuff like that.
Yeah, and you can't do that.
Yeah. They're behind the... If they're hopping over the fence, sure. Fair game.
In fact, I would not be surprised if she's going to be facing criminal charges before too long.
She should be.
Things are being worked on. She's already facing social consequences. Like I said, she's been doxxed. People are posting signs outside of her house being like, this is where the cunt that pepper gelled the dogs lives, and stuff like that. And...
Now, I can't fully get behind the doxing thing, but
I don't...
just out of principle, but...
Yeah, no, I've argued with people to not dox her, but it's happened already. And people aren't, like, vandalizing her shit. They're just posting signs outside. Like, this lady's a cunt. That sort of shit.
I mean, she could try to sue for defamation, but she is a cunt.
No, we have it on video. She can't sue for defamation.
Yeah, obviously using harsh
One
language.
of the dog's eyeballs melted.
I didn't
straight
say...
directly in the eye.
I
said,
didn't
if you
say
put up
she
a
would
sign-
succeed in a defamation lawsuit.
Oh no, she's the type of cunt that would try.
Exactly.
Oh, she could try, yeah.
But as I said, congratulations, your community hates you.
Yeah.
No one's ever gonna be nice to you. Ever again.
Literally, her dogs weren't doing anything. All she had to do was keep walking. That's it.
Yeah, Skull,
I
apparently according
trained
to her
dogs
Facebook,
for a-
she's admitted to doing this previously.
Yeah.
I train dogs for a living. That means I know what I'm doing.
So she just goes around assaulting other people's animals with dangerous chemicals because she feels that she's entitled to.
Allegedly.
Yeah, alleged.
What she claims to be fence-aggressive dogs. Which is
But, we
dogs
have
doing... Which is dogs doing exactly what they're supposed to fucking do.
We do have
Defend
video
the
evidence,
property.
though. We do have video evidence, though, of at least one instance where she has assaulted other people's animals with dangerous chemicals.
Allegedly.
It's on video. You said it yourself.
Well, we don't know for sure that it was Pepper Joe.
Well, I didn't say specifically pepper gel. I said dangerous chemical. A dog's eye melted, so something other than water was used.
Yeah. Allegedly. I'm not totally confirmed on that. So. I mean, I could... It's like a 2-minute walk. I probably could just walk down there and ask him. But... it's...
You go hug a dog, Skull. Everybody should
hug your dog.
dogs.
Your dog deserves a hug.
Everyone hug their dog. I'd hug my cat if he was anywhere nearby. Oh, he actually is nearby. He's at the slider. I'll be right back. I gotta let
Come
him in.
here, you little shit!
Yeah. People keep telling me I need to get a pet. Because, I live alone. I don't really go out that much. And shit like that. It's like...
You gotta get the right pet.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I live in a small apartment. In a sketchy neighborhood. With people like this walking around.
Yeah.
And, it's not like I can install, a cat door or anything. And I can't justify having, an animal that needs to run around. Maybe I'll get some fish.
Yeah, I'm out in the middle of the woods, so me having a cat, we let the cat out. He's free to go wherever.
Yeah, doing some mousing, stuff like that.
Dude, so far since he's actually started catching shit, he's caught 2 voles and a gopher.
Nice.
It was
You know why
fucking
cats-
awesome.
You know why cats bring you shit that they kill, right?
Yeah, because they think you're too dumb to hunt for yourself.
Yeah. That's...
So this is just the stuff he's brought. This isn't even the stuff he's killed. So we may actually have more stuff that's dead, but this is the stuff that he's killed that we've seen.
Yeah. It's like, hey, eat some fucking food. Can't even hunt. Fuck you.
Well, I just let him in and gave him 2 freeze-dried minnows.
Sweet.
And he fucking loves those things.
Yeah. Good kitty.
You know, are
Yeah.
cool pets. Tegus.
Tegus?
You know, Rimshee, I thought you were gonna show the video on stream, but
I didn't view it because I thought it was the video of her pepper spraying. And I'm not-
it is. It
I'm-
starts off like that.
I'm not sure we should show that on stream then.
Okay.
And I can't exactly view it in quiet to verify.
That's fair. Anybody that wants to view it, go to shit posting in the Discord. How about that?
That works. I mean, the other option would have been debate or discussion, but I know where everyone stands on this one already.
Oh yeah.
Anyone who's anyone.
Yeah, keep in mind, like, the dogs that she pepper jailed. This is it's a small, like, 1-level apartment complex. Where, like, 1 or 2, maybe 3 Hispanic families just sort of, like, overtook it. And they have parties all the time there, and they're cooking tacos, and, like, when I walk by, they'll either, like, sell me a taco for $1, or they'll give me free tacos just for, like, walking by and saying hey. Great families, you know.
Yeah. Reminds me of that time Addie told that story how she was walking by and Danny Trejo invited her to a barbecue.
Yeah, yeah, it's very similar to that. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of,
come over, get some food.
yeah, I've gotten a lot of hey, come on, have a taco. Like, hang out. We see you walk by all the time. We never talk to you. Yeah, gotten a lot of that.
That's because I'm introverted and I'm afraid to talk to people and don't yell at me.
Well, no, there's been a couple times they caught me at the right time when I'd already been at the bar, and then I went to pick up beer.
Yeah, I got boozed. I mean, food.
I found out one weekend there was like a garage sale weekend in my neighborhood, and a bunch of my neighbors down the street from me were having garage sales, and I was just like checking them out, picking up some cool stuff. Got a sweet ass clock. And I found out I'm known as the Rolling Rock guy in the neighborhood. Because they see me walking home with a case of Rolling Rock.
I think that's a sign you need to rethink your drinking.
Well, not necessarily. Because I've also lived in this neighborhood for almost a decade.
I mean, cool people can drink Rolling Rock. The angry video game nerd drinks Rolling Rock.
Yeah.
Yes, Holmes, but you're the Rolling Rock guy of your neighborhood.
Why are you Canadian?
Yeah, it's just because I take the same route. It's not that big of a deal. It's only because I walk. If I drove, they would never know.
Well, you also don't have a car.
You're right, because I don't need
That
one.
sounds like a you problem.
Yeah.
Well, and everything you need is within walking distance.
Yeah, I've got nothing within walking distance anymore.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, I could walk to my local Kroger. I don't fucking feel like it.
Yeah, it's like a 5-minute walk to my work. It's like a 10-minute walk to the store. Why? I live in an area where there's a bus that can get me to downtown Seattle in 15 minutes.
Yep. Sounds like a thing.
Yeah.
Sounds like a thing we can do with stuff and things and stuff and things. I don't know.
Yeah, I just can't justify buying a car because of everything that comes along with it.
Yeah, I would suggest getting a motorcycle though. But that's just me.
How about a moped?
No.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go for it, go whole hog.
Yeah.
Yeah, either commit or don't bother.
I almost get hit by other people enough just walking.
That's because you're working here!
Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely not justify a motorcycle.
Yeah, you could.
They're really fun.
That's enough of a justification.
No.
Yep.
Because I have to get out of my neighborhood alive before I fucking can really have fun with it.
Yeah, and that wouldn't be the hard part. People think motorcycles are a lot more dangerous than they actually are. Don't get me wrong. Especially for a new rider, they are a bit more dangerous than driving a four-wheeled vehicle, but they're not as dangerous as people think.
No, it's not. It's not me driving the motorcycle that's the problem. It's the other drivers that are the problem.
I know.
Yeah.
Go take your highway patrol rider's course. It'll be the best money you've spent. Was the best money I spent, that's for fucking sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm cool out on an open highway. Totally down for that. But like city shit? Nah, fuck that. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Skull, you have a AVGN Angry Video Game Nerd?
Yeah, what about it?
Why is that stuck in your head, Skull?
Because I brought it up.
Alright.
You don't listen to me at all on this show, do you?
Nah, really.
Does anyone?
You guys don't listen to me either, so.
Apparently Skull listens to all of us.
Yeah.
I don't know what that says about Skull.
Poor choice in mentors. At a minimum.
I am not being considered a mentor to anyone. Fuck that. I accept no responsibility.
I'll be a mentor for certain things.
Yeah.
dealing with the internet. I actually made a couple bucks teaching people how to like make a Discord and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And watch movies with each other during the pandemic. Yeah. Taught one guy like what certain internet memes were. Skull,
That's a weird one.
No, Skull, I did not teach you about comedy. You obviously don't know enough about it, so. Skull, you keep making wrong turns. Yeah, comedians, sure. Go listen to more Big J. Okerson doing crowd work. Shit. Like,
Do your
how
homework
you
like
deal
I
with
told
people.
you.
Huh?
Do your homework like I told you.
Yeah. Skull, you still get too excited when you think you have somebody on the line. You need to play it cool a bit more. Yeah.
Also, best viewer is not. I don't know that's the right wording.
What, best viewer? What?
We'll read up 3 messages.
Oh, best viewer? Yeah.
Our best viewer is probably a bot in Sweden.
Sweden. Well, yeah, that was some dead air that just happened right there.
Yeah,
Probably avoid doing that.
Well, at least we have the background music playing.
Yeah, but I don't like it as like to rely on it as like a fill-in for shit.
I agree. Cats, you're our favorite.
No.
She's your favorite. Biased
Yeah.
piece of shit.
There what is? What?
Favorite instigator? Yes, Cats, you are my favorite instigator.
Yeah, you certainly start a lot of shit.
Not a false statement.
Deana!
Hey, Deana.
I'd say that Deana could be on a favorites list.
Deana
What?
is definitely on Jabel's favorites list.
You think so?
It's slightly possible.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Almost lost my ring earlier today.
Yeah, when I go to work, I've got a lock that I use to lock my tools up. And while I'm working during the day, I take off my ring and throw it on that lock so that it doesn't get damaged. Also, I don't lose it that way.
Yeah, like in my case, like the band kind of has a break in it. It happened years ago. Well, it was broken when I got it actually, and like I personally like spot welded it back together. And it held for several years, but it eventually broke again. And recently, I've lost a whole lot of weight. So on top of it being broken, it's now oversized. So
Well, it's
like I
actually
was,
perfect because to resize it, they need to cut it. So
yeah,
reset.
that's what I'm thinking. It's
You're
like, you
halfway
know,
there.
like it's literally like now is like the time where I really should just go and get it fixed.
Yeah.
Because like I was getting into my car, like after getting out of McDonald's. I was visiting my grandmother, and I always take her lunch on Friday. And as I was going to get into my car, like I lowered my hand, and the ring just flew right off my middle finger and landed on the ground a few feet away. It's like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, my wife's complaining because ever since she gave birth, she hasn't lost all the weight that she had from being pregnant yet. So her
Mhm.
rings don't quite fit yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not
thanks,
happy
Skill.
about that.
Yeah, according to the scale today, I'm at like 166.
How tall are you?
5'9.5".
Okay, you're. Yeah, it's pretty skinny.
I mean, I still got a gut and some chest deposits.
Okay.
I used to be quite a bit heavier than I am like at the moment. Yeah, like I didn't weigh this much in fucking high school.
Yeah, that's still a pretty good weight for your height.
Yeah, I'd like to get down to like maybe 155.
Yeah.
You know, I weighed so little in high school that I did crew when I was in high school, my senior year.
Of course you did.
So, but I was what's known as the coxswain, which is the guy who does none of the work and takes all the credit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But for the coxswain, there is a weight limit of you can't weigh this little. You have to weigh at a minimum this amount. I had to take in 12 pounds worth of weight in order to be able to race on during one of the regattas.
Yeah,
And
I've got moobles, Deana. They're not quite as large as they were previously, but they're still there.
Yeah. I got a beer gut, but my legs are fantastic.
Oh yeah, I have barely any like my arms and legs are a lot thinner than they've ever been.
Yeah,
I mean, like
here's
all
here's a
told, I've
problem.
lost almost 50 pounds at this point.
So like I'll scroll through the internet and I see people talking about like how like focus training doesn't really do anything. It's just about like losing fat all over. But my legs are pure muscle and I have a gut. So there's got to be something to it. I walk everywhere. That's probably why my legs. But
Yeah, that's the thing is, you know, like it's been statistically proven like over and over and over again. It's like, you know, like fat deposits on the belly and chest are the absolute hardest to get rid of. They're extremely persistent and don't want to leave.
yeah, like I've got good abs underneath the layer of fat.
Yeah.
You know, as I said, you know, like I've lost almost 50 pounds now, and I still got, you know, a bit of a gut and some moobles.
Yeah, can we Can we talk about like the superhero movies and how those people, when they're shirtless, they're extremely dehydrated and they've
Yeah.
been pumped up with steroids and shit like that? Wait,
Yeah, honestly, look at any strongman competition where they're actually lifting shit versus bodybuilders.
yeah,
Bodybuilders have your appearance of strength that most people think of when they think of, oh, this person's really strong. Meanwhile, the
'cause,
people who
they
are
got the
actually fucking
Olympian
strong.
look.
Meanwhile, the people who are actually fucking strong tend to look like, oh, he's a little bit overweight. He has no abs.
well, it's also
Yeah, it's just
like I have one of those guts. If you poke it, it's not soft. I got a
At the
hard
same
gut.
time, like you see those guys, like as Rimshee was described, it's like go ahead and punch that dude's gut. You'll probably break your fucking wrist.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if you poke my gut right now... Oh, I don't know.
If
It's
you
a
were to
little
poke my
softer.
gut, you'd get about a half inch of sink, and then you'd hit pure muscle.
Well,
Maybe not a half inch. I don't know, in that general area, I guess.
yeah, that's... I don't know, Rimshee, you've touched my belly. It's...
Yeah,
Did he make
you
the
were
noise,
pregnant
Rimshee?
at the time.
yeah, it's firm.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
You would know, Deana. You would
Deana,
know, wouldn't
what are you talking about? What happened? It's a lot firmer than you expect. I will say that.
The word you're looking for is comment, Skull. Comment.
Yeah. Skull, I kind of want to take you through like an English course. I think I have an old book later.
Well, I corrected you
I-
faster than you could fix it. Ha ha!
Also, Skull, I've had to correct you several times through this chat. So, I mean... The fact that I wasn't able to go to college and you were able to go to college and you spell as bad as you do makes me fucking sick.
Ooh.
You spelled fucking right wrong.
Shade. Shade. Shade.
I'm just gonna deglove my toe over here.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
That's painful and bad.
Wouldn't be the
Well,
first time.
I didn't go to college for two reasons. One, in my junior year of high school, I went to college as a part of the Running Start program. And I found out college was fucking bullshit. And then my senior year, I went to apply for colleges. And I found out I wasn't eligible for financial aid because my parents made too much money, so they should have had a college fund for me. But they didn't take into account my parents got sucked into some like credit card scams. and were spent all that time paying off their debts instead of giving me a college fund. So parents made too much money, tried to work off their debt. Government wouldn't give me money.
Yeah, I went to college for a year. I was really annoyed that I was taking classes that,
Had nothing to do with what you were looking to do.
Yep. Also, a couple of the classes that had to do with what I needed to do, the teacher just assumed you were going to read the syllabus and all that stuff, which honestly you should do. But I'm fresh out of fucking high school. We've always been told what the syllabus is to that point.
Yeah. Yeah, what I found out about college was apparently bowling is a PE credit. And yeah, I went to a college with a bowling alley. It was actually pretty dope. It was the same shit as high school.
Yeah, bowling's a fucking legit sport. It's on a bit of a resurgence in recent years.
Yeah, now that I'm older, I wish I would have gone to college and done the whole dorm thing and stuff like that.
Oh god, the fucking dorm stories that you could have had.
Yeah. Well, I think it would have been very good for me socially. Especially coming from the small town where I already knew everybody. Being put into a new situation, that sort of shit.
Yeah, that did help me a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, you got that from going into the military, Rimshee. So.
Oh no, I'm talking about from college. I had a year in the dorms and it was fine, but I mean, I didn't know that many people.
Yeah.
Jabel's Boogley's Animal House.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but I just decided to not do high school, get all my checks in cash, and sell weed from the job that I had. So
not do high school 2.0.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a high opinion of college for most college. There are certain things, like if you're going into the medical field, fair enough. If you're going to be a physics person,
Well, that's the thing is
fair enough.
Well,
I would say that most college is useless. Universities, if you're wanting to do very specific things, sure, universities have their place.
Well, okay, so there are a lot of things that I'm interested in now that I would have been interested in high school if I had the option to gain an interest in that, if that makes sense. If we had an AV club in my high school, I would have been totally interested in it, but we didn't. So I never had the opportunity.
I didn't have any clubs in my high school. Not really, at least.
I was on the yearbook committee, so I did a lot of video and photo shoots for the yearbook.
Yeah.
I had nothing.
My high school had a fucking restaurant and a fucking entire full on welding setup in it.
Oh,
that's what I did after I went to college. I came back home. I worked in. I did some handyman work around the mountain, and then I went to the local community college and I took welding classes. I took a year's worth of welding and a year's worth of theory, a semester's worth of machining, which was only required for the welding certificate.
Yeah.
Along with Intro to Electronics, and the teacher was surprised to find out I had come from the welding class, because I actually knew what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah,
And then
at
when
my
I was
school, I took a metal shop class. I learned how to weld there.
And then when I decided to go into the military, I took I took a weight training class for a year. Or no, it was only for a semester because I only had a semester left before I went to the military. But I was in the weight training class for a semester. I took a anaerobics class for a semester, and I was in a yoga class for a semester.
Mm.
Yeah, like talking about like trades and shit. It's like there is currently like all across the country a huge shortage when it comes to qualified welders. So like
Yeah.
if you can weld, you could be making a lot of fucking money right now.
Well, it depends on what you're doing too.
Yeah, exactly. It's there's a lot of different types of welding. Like I took a woods and metals class, and they taught us how to stick weld and arc welding mostly, and also we had a plasma cutter, so that was fun.
Yeah, I know how to
Um,
stick, MIG, and TIG. Yeah, basically arc methods. Um, but honestly, if you want to know what really pays the big bucks when it comes to welding, underwater welding.
Yeah, that's what my brother does.
It is dangerous, but
He
it's also
subcontracted. He
it pays.
subcontracted through the Navy to work on their ship.
I actually one of the electricians that I went through my apprenticeship with was formerly an underwater welder. And decided to just not do that anymore.
Yeah, cause it's dangerous as shit.
Well, there was an incident that he experienced. He was like, "No, I can't do that anymore. I'm just, it's freaked me out at this point. I can't do it again."
Yeah.
So he got out, and that's perfectly fine. Once you hit your limit, don't force yourself back down. Don't go, but the money's so good, because then the next time you come up for air, it'll be in a body bag.
Yeah.
Not literally the next time, but it very well could be.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my brother gets subcontracted through the Navy to do welding and shit. He's actually got a pretty cush job doing it. They send him out of country and he's paid around the clock. And they're like, "You're here for this amount of time." And so he just works his ass off, gets all of his work done early. And so the rest of the time that he's there, he's just free to party.
Yeah.
They explore the sites.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had a great time in Japan.
Jables is being extra nitpicky today.
How am I out of control? I think I've been pretty calm this entire time.
Yeah, he raised his voice like once.
Yeah.
Yes, there's no talk about tubes and hoses and sticks.
Yet.
Oh, leaving Scully alone? Scullis asked me to, like, correct him on his shit. So,
He may not remember it, but that was the case.
yeah.
Also,
I'm
you
sorry,
can only see,
we're trying to help Skull.
you can only see somebody make the same mistake so many times where you're just like, stop that shit! Stop it!
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with taking a moment to read what you've typed before you post it.
Or to know how to spell simple words. He asked me to do this, Cats.
Besides, he's past his grace period for easing in.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going full new lube. No lube. Going in dry.
Better bite that pillow, bitch.
But the pillow, I'm going in dry. I need a sound clip of that.
Yes.
Yeah, if anybody knows where to find that sound clip and they can send it to me right now, I can get it real fast.
Surprise,
Larry.
motherfucker.
If Larry was here, he would have it.
Love
Record
Tinkatsu
No,
St.
it's not
Clair.
the same.
Record
She's
me
funny
saying,
as
no.
fuck.
No,
No, I
there's
don't
a
have
movie.
quite,
There's a movie or like a video that I saw where they did like a whole song for it. It's like that I'm going in dry, or something. I don't remember how it went, but there was like a whole poem or a song or something.
Yeah, like I don't have quite the right cadence for it.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah, I don't like. I wasn't hard on Skull. Hey, Deana.
Deana! You're muted.
so what do you think we call this episode? Sandstorm? Because we talked about the Sandman and the hurricane.
Dude, Darued.
Dude, Darued?
Yeah, no, the title should be Darued.
Darued. Yeah, I'm fine with it.
How do you spell that?
Good question.
Darude.
Let Scully spell it.
Oh, that's mean.
Danger, Aaron, Roger, Uranus, Danger, Ethereum.
What the fuck is Aaron again?
A.
How the fuck?
Damn, Rimshee, are you with us?
No. No,
Huh?
I'm pretty not okay, man.
Apparently not.
Pretty fucking far from okay.
Pretty fucking far from okay.
Yeah, I should get that soundbite too.
Yep.
How does he not know that Aaron is A, you know? Aaron.
Because he is
Hey,
not
Ron.
here currently.
Yeah. That's a whole lot of dead air. Sure.
I mean, we've had
But-
moments of dead air. It hasn't been entirely dead air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just- a little bit here and there.
You know, sometimes people need to take a breath. You know, once in a while.
Yeah, we
Gather
were
their
talking
thoughts.
pretty. We were talking pretty consistently towards the start of the show before you showed up.
Yeah.
Who?
Maybe you shouldn't be late.
You know what?
Me?
Common
Not you,
denominator is cats.
Oh, cats. Oh. I was
You know
gonna
what, cats?
say.
You make us nervous when you're around.
Speak for
Maybe
yourself.
that's what it is. Because we're gonna talk about food.
You might be afraid of her. I'm not.
No,
I'll-
cats.
I'll-
Don't
I'll-
leave.
Sorry. Nope. Not gonna say it. That's it.
No, don't say it. No, if you think you shouldn't say it, by all means, don't say it. Just say it.
If it's
Yeah,
that
if
bad,
Jables feels the need to show restraint, then it's probably for the best.
Exactly. I mean, like, you know, just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, if you feel that it must come out, hon, just DM it to me and I'll tell you whether or not to say it. How about
Oh no. No, I'll tell you guys off air.
Oh, then you definitely shouldn't say it.
Deana trying to figure out the degree that we're working with here.
Yeah, I'm all like, oh, when that's said, yeah, no.
Yeah,
Good. Mm.
yeah.
but okay, so I just wanted to, like, it took me a little while to get in here because my laptop was actually turned off and it's been being slow and just a pain in my ass, and I cannot wait until I get a new system, and I'm trying so hard to find one that I can afford and everything. And so, but I want to tell you guys something, like, but I think you guys already know, like, one thing about guys like having a little bit of a gut and maybe some, I pronounce them movies, you know, man boobies, whatever.
Yeah.
You guys can get away with it. There's nothing
Moobles.
wrong with that. Yeah, movies, moobles, whatever. You got, like, you guys look fine with those. Like, I really hate it when women
You
are
don't
like,
know what I look like, Deana.
I'm sure you look fine, sir.
You've never
You
seen
know?
me naked.
I
Um,
know,
don't
but
think.
I want to so
you know
badly.
what? I
Because you're a
have
whore,
it.
Jables.
You know what,
I'm a
Rimshee? I
skank.
have it. And you know, you should totally let me see you that way, because you know Jables. You've already said Jables can't, so you should let me see it.
I'll
And then
trade you
Jables
pick for
will be
pick.
even more upset and jealous. And like, and I think that would just be awesome. It would be the best thing ever.
I
She's
will
fucking
trade you pick for
conspiring
pick. How
against
about
you,
this,
dude.
Deana?
Pigs for pigs? Okay.
Do it.
Jables is all like, do it. It's so funny because you know a picture trade like that would have to be done like in person with like a hard copy, and it'd be like hand-to-hand trade.
Yeah, like you just walk up in a trench coat, pull out a manila envelope, don't even look at each other when you do the exchange.
Nuh-uh, because I don't trust that picture. That could be a picture of a freaking cat, for all I know. It'd be like, you didn't say that it had to be a picture of me.
Yeah, you gotta
You know what
check
I'm
the
saying?
supply.
I mean, would you be disappointed if it was a cat picture, though?
What? Would
I
I
mean,
be
who's-
disappointed?
Who's disappointed with a picture of a cat?
Well, technically,
I
it would
would
be
be
pussy for
that
pussy.
case. I mean, you're not wrong.
The
Okay.
answers in chat says that Pav and Red are here, but I have not seen them post. Maybe they are
Yeah,
just
that's
lurking.
fun. I don't like. I've been thinking about that lately. With people that lurk.
People
Maybe it's
that
better
lurk,
we don't call them out. You know, they
maybe.
just want to enjoy their time lurking.
Yes, but are
Yeah.
they enjoying their time?
Well, that's hard to
World
tell. 'cause
may
they don't
never
post.
know.
Doesn't matter to us. We'd be doing this shit anyway.
I don't have the option to lurk here because I'm an active participant.
Yeah. Yeah, but leave the lurkers alone.
Lurk
Leave
power.
the lurkers alone. Leave them alone.
I prefer to be left alone. I'm very much a lurker.
Are you though?
Also, some of
I mean, you're here.
yeah,
I'm not a lurker
some of
anymore.
them might just have it open and not even be listening.
Oh no, I mean the fact that like I said, I can't lurk here obviously because I'm an active participant. But when I'm not doing this show, nobody sees me.
Yeah.
I kind of like pop in occasionally.
I
like,
see
something.
you all the time.
Well, yeah, that's because we talk on a daily basis, but that's not normal for me and the rest of the servers.
I mean, I see you more than you know. Wait, I wasn't supposed to say anything. Sorry. Fuck. God damn it. Anyway.
What?
Nothing.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Just don't look at any of your lamps.
Yeah.
I don't have a lamp.
Okay, cool.
At least I'm pretty sure I don't.
Cats, you don't have to leave.
No, I hope Cats didn't leave.
And she's still in the users and chat thing.
Yeah.
Who is
Okay.
Emma the Dilemma? That's an interesting
I have
name.
no idea.
This user
that's-
hasn't chatted.
Wait, Emma the Dilemma, great name.
Yeah.
Fucking
that is-
fantastic name.
Shout out to you.
I know
Yeah.
that like Commander Root and I think another TV viewer, I'm pretty sure both of those are bots. But like there's a few here. It's like Academy Impossible, Alexis the Nexus, Alice.
I just
Algebra?
said why I don't like shouting people out.
Well, I'm reading names. You read a name, I will read names.
Who the hell is Academy Impossible?
I have no idea.
That's a pretty good one. I still like Alexis the Nexus and Emma the Dilemma. Those I think are my
Yeah.
two current favorites because those are awesome.
Quality names.
I mean,
Well,
they could be bots.
Emma the Dilemma was made in June of this year, so who knows?
Yeah, I don't know why you're doing deep dives on people that aren't participating. Please stop. It's like I'm just speaking as somebody that lurks. Like I wouldn't want somebody just like on a stream being like, "Oh, Jables Boogly, he's been had their account for this long and blah 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 blah."
Well, they've got
Yeah, I
hot
don't know
girl
why he mentioned
pictures,
that.
so that makes me question.
Yeah,
I was just
yeah, but you don't have to
acknowledging-
voice it. You don't have to voice it on stream. That's the thing.
I was just acknowledging that these people.
Who
are-
the fuck is who the fuck
they are
actually
with
watches
us
this
in
shit?
this.
Apparently, about 14 people watch this shit.
Well, I mean,
That's
like,
14 people have the stream up.
like 11 people are watching because we had to subtract ourselves. But
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, see, people just left too. So.
did they?
What?
Hey! Subscribe to Tier 1 for 36 months. Currently 36 month streak.
Fuck
Hooray!
yeah.
Let's
Do
go!
it.
Let's
Two
do
and a
it.
half years being subscribed.
No,
Let's
3
fucking
years.
go.
Oh, it's 3 years, Jables.
Oh, it's 3.
3.
Sorry. I was thinking 24 hours.
Wait, 30. How do you get
It
24
still
months?
doesn't,
Never mind.
doesn't work out. Fuck you.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
3 fucking years. It's Larry's 3-year anniversary.
Yay!
Yeah.
And sir, it's okay that Jables makes that mistake because he didn't go to college. So
He's not a learned boy.
Yeah, but I can score. I know how to score bowling. So
God damn, man. This.
You know how
fucking-
to score a bowling.
This
I
stream has
didn't
been
say
monetized
a
for
bowling. I know
3
how to
goddamn
score
years.
bowling.
That's amazing.
Larry, we're doing all right.
Yeah, we
We've got something in the works that'll probably come up in the next couple weeks. So
do.
Yeah, hopefully.
yeah,
Oh yeah, that.
Rimshee and I were doing some talks last night.
You were what?
And I will be involved in the talks going forward.
Yeah.
Mm.
Things are happening.
Or maybe happening. We don't know.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I mean, something's
Something
happening
that
somewhere.
may make
in the
us
world.
more appetizing to new viewers.
Or less. Who knows?
Appetizing? Oh, that could be interesting.
We'll see. You're a sexy beast.
And,
I
you look
mean,
better than Jables.
It has nothing to do with the food talk date.
Larry, don't start shit.
No, starting stuff.
We don't want to reset the counter, Larry.
Besides, you were not happy about what happened last week, so.
Yeah.
And if we start doing it again, that's what we're going to go back to, and you will not like it again.
Yeah, don't start nothing. There won't be nothing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's a certain thing we could talk about that I'm sure you wouldn't be happy with us like bastardizing, and I can think of it right now. Yeah, exactly, Larry. Yeah, but we're not going to talk about that because we don't want Rimshee to have to try to type it out again. So
Oh no,
don't.
it'd be a lot easier right now. I just have to change it from 0923 to 0930. Get rid of the 2, add a 0 at the end.
Yeah, but
That's a
Wait,
nothing
hold
burger.
on. Larry.
oh no.
Oh, god damn you.
Why did you pull the pin on that
First of
grenade?
all-
Wait. Time out.
Larry's a shit poster.
Yes.
Yeah, honestly,
for-
Larry, I don't fucking believe you.
Another point, when it comes to the new show,
This is very foreign to me.
It's not Tolkien.
No, it's not. It's not even Lord of the Rings.
No, it's not.
Larry, I think you're trying to stir some shit,
Oh shit.
because I know how you like to stir a little bit of shit.
Stir the pot, add a dump. Stir
Larry-
the pot.
That's fine. You can like the show. You can like whatever the fuck you want. It's a fucking terrible adaptation of his works.
Yeah, I think that's
Terrible.
actually the best way to put it.
Oh, God.
Is it a good show? Maybe.
No. I've watched it. Irregardless of it being a terrible adaptation, it is boring as piss. And I hate the characters.
Oof.
Galadriel is a fucking cunt.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
I literally want Sauron to win. I want all of them to die.
Oh dear, I seem to have spotted a cunt. Good day.
Good day. Good day, sir.
Okay,
Oh.
so in response to cats, pancakes, I agree. I prefer waffles myself. Bagels, I haven't had a bagel in a while.
A bagel
Uh,
is just a vehicle for the cream cheese. So yeah, bagels. You
Ew,
can make the claim are
no.
overrated.
And god damn it, reset the counter. Cats, you bitch!
Yeah, so sometimes I enjoy just like a buttered bagel. Not even cream cheese.
I like peanut butter on my bagels.
Okay.
I do like to make a PB&J out of like an everything bagel.
And when it comes to mac and cheese, just like base mac and cheese, sure, but the beautiful thing about mac and cheese is that there's a whole lot that you can do with it. Like, if you ever had mac and cheese with pulled pork on it, oh, that's good shit.
That sounds pretty flippin' amazing.
You don't have to use lye to cook bagels, I don't think. You have to use lye to cook, what is it, sourdough?
No. Lye is traditionally used when making pretzels. But no, like the main thing with bagels is that you boil the dough before you bake it.
Yeah, pretzels and pretzel bread.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there are similarities in how both bagels and pretzels are prepared, but
Lie is the difference between the two.
it's one of the primary differences anyway.
Yeah. For instance, Katz is a liar about pretzels being bread.
I think, like,
I love you, Cats.
depending on the recipe, I think some pretzels also include a bit of malt flour as well.
Still flour.
You had the date wrong, by the way, Rimshee. It's 9:30.
That's what it says, though.
Yeah, it does.
It
Yeah.
looks like an 8 on my screen.
Nope, it's a 9.
No, it's correct. Rimshee's dyslexic, but he's not that bad.
I'm dyslexic, not dysgraphic.
You see, that's the thing. Like,
Okay, it's because they're the one point of the graphic cuts through right where the break is.
Yeah, it looks weird. It took me a second when I first looked at it.
Oy
Oy vey. Oy vey.
I actually can bake, Barry. It's actually one of my secret hobbies.
Yeah, same here.
You should
Yeah,
open
I got a fucking cookie recipe that'll blow your socks off.
Oh, I've got a really great peanut butter cookie recipe. I also make really good cheesecake.
Jables, if the cookie recipe is good enough, I may drop trow.
I'll send you the recipe.
Damn, I need to make some peanut butter cookies. It's been way too long.
Peanut butter cookies can be. I want to make a batch of snickerdoodles this weekend.
Snickerdoodles are great.
They're so good, especially
Okay,
right
like,
out of the oven.
No.
I guess that's my controversy. Snickerdoodles, I think, are really overrated. I just don't see the point.
I'm not. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna address the chat. Cats, my eyesight has been failing for a while.
That doesn't make me feel very good.
I like
No,
Snickerdoodles. You know what?
totally
I'm
agree
just
with
saying
you,
there's like one line in the graphic that cuts directly in the break for the 9 that makes it look like an 8. That's it.
Like, all a snickerdoodle is it's just a soft sugar cookie that you added cinnamon to.
Pretty
Hey,
much, yeah.
cinnamon is
Okay.
fantastic, but that's about, yeah, you're right. That's about the only thing that makes it good.
Right, and I
mean,
don't
like,
even
I
like
would much
I'm not gonna
rather
deny that.
I would much rather have a peanut butter cookie or like a chocolate chip cookie. Like, of the cookies my mom makes on Christmas, she always makes like chocolate chip, peanut butter, snickerdoodle, and there's like this one other one that's like made with cranberries and like white chocolate chips. The snickerdoodle is always the least interesting option to me.
I
Okay,
haven't had a
but-
peanut butter cookie in so fucking long.
Mhm.
But that's mostly
thing
because my
is, like-
mom is allergic to peanut butter, and so we just don't have them.
Oh, damn, that's sad. Dude,
I'm
can
not
make-
allergic to it. My mom is.
The problem that I have with a lot of peanut butter cookies, though, is that it's really, really easy to make them too dry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Most people
Yeah.
do.
Right, and
This
like
this
I'm
dry
not
piece
saying
of
that,
shit
like-
is what it's supposed to be like, right? No.
But here's the thing: I don't eat snickerdoodles all the time. I might have a snickerdoodle cookie twice in a year. Like, I don't like. I just, for some reason, snickerdoodle cookies sounded like a good idea this weekend. And I know other family members of mine love them.
I've had some people cook snickerdoodles so long that they just become hard chunks of sadness.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
I like them soft and smushy.
Yep.
They have to be soft. I don't like
Yeah,
the
like,
crunchy ones. No.
if they get past a certain level of like, if they're not a certain level of tenderness, they're really not worth a shit.
Right.
Yeah.
At that point, they're hockey pucks. And you might as
I
well
actually
just-
have that issue with a lot of cookies. Most cookies, if they're not, if they don't have a certain amount of tenderness, I'm just like, it's not worth it.
Mhm.
So like I've done like different experiments with cookies like in the last few years. There's one of them that I want to revisit and kind of experiment with a bit more. Because basically what I did is I took my usual peanut butter cookie recipe and I modified it a bit. I added cashew butter that I made myself. And I baked them for the same amount of time, but they ended up being firmer than what I was anticipating. I guess it was just something with the cashew butter as opposed to the peanut butter. But how they ended up turning out was basically like cashew flavored shortbread cookies. And they were really fucking good.
Successful mistakes happen from time to time.
Yeah, like if I were to do it again, I would bake them maybe like 1 or 2 minutes less. But that's about all I would change. Because I love shortbread cookies.
Shortbread cookies are good. Yeah. Larry's saying people overcook shit. It's worth shitting your pants once in a while. Is Larry telling us to not overcook shit and to just like take a chance? Like,
I mean, like there are some things that you can't undercook for obvious reasons.
right. Yeah, take a fucking chance. Yeah, no, I I agree with Larry on certain things. There are some things that I get real nervous if they're
I'm with you, Cats.
too raw. But
yeah, like you don't eat undercooked chicken. Don't do that.
yeah.
Hey, Deana, I'm trying to find my chocolate chip cookie recipe,
Yes.
and I'm having trouble doing it. I know you've made them.
If it's a chocolate chip cookie recipe, you've got an uphill battle.
It doesn't have, you don't have to put chocolate chips in them.
I'm talking about Jabel's cookie recipe that is apparently so good that it'll knock your socks off. If it's a chocolate chip cookie recipe, it's got an uphill battle with me.
Okay, why? You don't like chocolate chip cookies?
They're so common that it's just kind of white noise at this point to me.
Okay,
it's quality cookies. You don't have to have. You can put peanut butter chips in it.
Okay, I have to address another thing in the chat. Most like people who get fried chicken here, KFC is not their first choice unless it's all they have. No, we fucking go to Popeyes or other places before we consider KFC.
Yeah, don't you also have Culver's over there?
Yeah, we got Culver's here, but Culver's is a burger place, not chicken. I mean, they do have chicken, but it's not like the main focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Culver's started up in Wisconsin, and they actually recently put one in down the street from me.
Yeah, but Rimshee, you say it's an uphill battle. However, the recipe I have has chocolate chips are just an add-on. It's about the cookie itself.
Also, Colonel Sanders never served in the military. He was a honorary colonel.
Although he actually did give a shit about the chicken and the seasoning and all of that.
Yeah, but
when
a lot of
he
people
died,
don't know,
no one else gave a fuck, so it became all about the money, not the food.
Oh yeah, like he used to personally visit restaurants all the time to personally come in and check to make sure they were doing shit right.
Yeah.
And like more than anything,
it even got to a point after they sold it, they changed this recipe slightly, and he opened up another restaurant because they fucked it up.
Yeah, like more than anything, like more than like the chicken, like if he showed up at a KFC restaurant and the gravy was wrong, he would shut the store down.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dude was a huge stickler for fucking quality control.
Yeah, think about how back in the day, McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, all of them actually had quality of the food in mind.
Oh, absolutely.
Nowadays, you get very specific locations in franchises that might give a fuck about the quality, but for the most part, not so much.
Yeah.
Like my very first job ever was McDonald's, and the managers
No, hold on a second. Sorry, Deana. Larry
ahead.
brought up something.
Oh.
No, Larry. We, like, Jables and Rimshee don't have an opinion on the Sandman one way or another. I thought, from what I did see of it, I thought the adaptation was all right. No, the reason why it's on screen is that Sandman didn't get renewed for a second season because people were apparently not watching the show the correct way.
Yeah, they were accusing people of not binge watching it.
I guess according to Netflix, not enough people binge watched Sandman. Therefore, according to their metrics, it wasn't successful enough for them to renew it.
Yeah, we were talking more about the audacity of saying, you didn't watch an entire season in a day? How dare you?
Yeah, apparently people taking their time to actually sit and digest and think about the media they've watched is a bad thing now.
Yeah.
Well, of course it is. They don't want you to think about it. They just want you to consume it.
Well, yeah, especially
Consume.
after a whole pandemic where everybody burned through all their shows and they learned that they need to take their time with some shit. Yeah.
Right. Oh, speaking of Netflix and some bullshit. Okay, I'm just curious. I'd like to, can I? May
Go ahead.
Throw something out there for you guys and, like, I guess for the chat here too. Just getting somebody's opinion on it, because maybe I'm overthinking this shit. So there is the thing about the oh, what the hell is her name? The chick, and what is her? Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell, the chick that had 2 kids, and she she had two kids, a daughter who was a teenager, and then she and her husband, her 4th husband at that point, she had 3. I don't remember exactly how many kids she had.
Yeah,
I think
just get to the.
I have no
yeah.
idea
Okay,
who
well,
you're
there's
even
a
talking
point to it.
about, so just...
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the whole thing is, like, her 2 youngest kids were killed and buried on the property of this guy, Chad Daybell, who when she and this guy met, they were both married to different people. And
I remember this case.
Yeah. And so they're currently in prison. She and like the kids were considered missing for a long ass time, and they're like, Lori, where are your kids? And she's like, they're safe. And the grandparents of the kids, well, everybody had an idea they were not safe or alive for a while, and she wasn't helping. And so Netflix has a whole big honkin' like documentary on this, and I was watching it last weekend, and while I was doing housework, and they went over everything in the case, and then at the very end of it, you know, they're like, oh, she's in, you know, like at the end of the documentary, they're like, oh, she's in a mental health ward until she's found competent to stand trial. And then, like, as the credits start to roll, they're like, oh, by the way, she is now considered competent to stand trial. So she and Chad will be will go to trial for these murders in 2023. And I'm like, excuse the fuck out of me. So you ran this documentary before they even go to fucking trial? What?
Yeah.
Isn't that basically kind of poisoning a potential jury pool? Or am I wrong?
Okay. Couple things.
And
Yes,
we're
that's
not going to
fucked.
be going much longer, but
Also, thank you everyone for joining us.
Yeah.
Been Malicious Saints Discord.
we have reached our cutoff time.
And then I just dropped that bomb. Sorry, I didn't realize it.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
that's all right.
Well, we've been
Yeah.
we've been trying to get this in there without being rude for like 10 minutes
Yeah.
now.
Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
But no,
You're
like,
fine.
you
You're
haven't
fine.
been around a lot lately. But yeah, we 9:15 is kind of our hard cutoff now.
Mm.
Yeah,
Because
our,
some of us have
five-
families to deal with.
Yeah, 5:15
Yeah, you're so
your time.
inconsiderate, Rimshee.
Yes, thank you everyone for joining us. We're gonna raid Advance to the Rear. And yeah, have a good one. Join us back next week.
Well, bye, cats.
Yeah, we got some big things in the works, so keep showing up every week so that that way you might see it when it
Yep.
first shows up.
Change is coming.
We are raiding now. Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Late.